Somerset Isle to give an accurate picture of a place like this. Really. The War of the First Council. I think we probably need to read this. The War of the First Council. This account by the imperial scholar Agrippa Fundilius is based on various imperial and Dunmer sources and written for Western readers. So, read dumbed down and designed to make the Chimer and the Chimer look stupid and the Dwemer look mysterious. The War of the First Council was a First Age religious conflict between the secular Dunmer houses Dwemer and Dagoth, so they're counting House Dwemer amongst the Dunmer houses. And they're calling them Dunmer. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know about the scholarship in this book. Between the secular Dunmer houses, Dwemer and Dagoth, and the orthodox Dunmer houses, Indaril, Redorant, Dres, Halalu, and Telvanni. The First Council was the first pan-Dunmer governing body. I can't get over that word. Nyah! Which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments practiced by the Dwemer and declared profane by the other houses. Yeah, pretty much. That's skating over all of the details, but that'll do it. The secular houses, yes, numerous, but politically and magically more advanced. If you remember some of the stuff from the 5 songs, House Dagoth did actually seem to have Dwemer tech as part of what they were doing, so there's that to promote that advancement. But yeah, and aided by Nord and Orc clans drawn by promise of land and booty, initially campaigned with great success in the north of Morrowind and occupied much of the land now comprising Redorant, Vardenfell and Telvanni district. So that's the areas around Blacklight in the northwest, and in the Telvanni district is northeast. So I'm not sure whether my remembrance of where Blacklight is right, but the Orthodox houses, widely dispersed and poorly organised, suffered defeat after defeat until Nerevar was made general of all house troops and levies. Yeah, the Dwemer or the Chimer are never any good at coordinated fighting, which is why they had to surrender to Tiber. Nerevar secured the aid of nomad barbarian tribesmen and contrived to force a major battle at the secular stronghold of Red Mountain on Vardenfell. Yeah, the secular stronghold of Red Mountain on Vardenfell, and everywhere else is saying it's literally just a Dwemer place. Although it would explain why Dagoth potentially feels quite at home there. But then again, he's had time to get used to it. And yes, Publican, quite. It's really not a well-researched piece here, and generalising hugely. The secular forces were outmaneuvered and defeated with the help of Ashlander scouts, which is an interesting little tidbit which the Ashlanders do corroborate, in fairness. And the survivors were forced to take refuge in the Dwemer stronghold at Red Mountain. After a brief siege, treason permitted Nerevar and his troops to enter the stronghold, where the secular leaders were slain and Nerevar mortally wounded. Treason on the part of Vorin Dagoth, I'd imagine. But at least if we're imagining that House Dagoth has some form of connection to this particular stronghold, which I'm not 100% sure on. General slaughter followed, and houses Dwemer and Dagoth were exterminated. All at the same time? That's quite some massacre. But if you read Poison Song, it may tell you different. Nerevar died shortly thereafter of his wounds. 3 of Nerevar's associates among the Orthodox houses, Vivek, Almalexia and Sophasil, succeeded to control of the recreated First Council, renamed the Grand Council of Morrowind, and went on to become the God Kings and immortal rulers of Morrowind, known as the Tribunal or Alm Civi. Yeah, that's a summary with however many mistakes you want to make. But, oh well.